Joshua.
Hi, Joshua.
There you go.
As I said to everyone in recently confessed, I am a chocoholic. Sorry, recovering chocoholic. And a recovering people pleaser. And a survivor. You'll see why in a bit. Just a few quick notes here. This is just my interpretation of these events. Please, know you have your own story, so it's not represent absolutely everyone. I wrote, please be kind, so that's for myself, I guess. This is based on video games. If you don't know all the games, it's fine. You'll get the point. And 3 terms just to keep in mind, please, okay? First term, respawn, is when your character reappears after being killed or beaten up or otherwise. Rage quit. Angrily abandoning an activity or pursuit after it's become frustrating, and to continue. That arcade games, you guys, if you ever been to an arcade, you know,
Yeah.
to continue, countdown. Yeah. So these are things to consider. Yeah, that's good. All right. Life. There are levels to this game, and it needs to be played with no respawn. When the levels get hard, check the score. Remember how far you've gone. The rarity of your inventory will show what you got, but not tell your entire story. And when your combos break, and your parties leave, and your hit points are down to a 2, have you asked yourself this question? Will you still continue? My uncle rage quit years ago. He didn't respond. I thought of doing the same myself to see how others would respond. Because you see, from level 8, my life was 8. My life was set too hard, not easy. I'm like the turtoid in my family, not the OG. Built with the body of Donkey Kong and the sex appeal of Bowser, I took all that came at me and became stronger. Me fit like we fit. But at what cost? Iced by my family's apathy, toxic friends and flyby companions, daily inconveniences bug me, and I still get burned for my complexion and affections. I was the type to let these things be super effective. To be different made it easier to cope. I changed who I was and mimicked others' characters that I thought were dope. Being myself became a total bore. I became a hypocrite with my identity split, but people began to love me more. But the approval I sought was a failure. I was too much and not enough in my human nature. To be everything to everyone was a pointless endeavor. I rage quit from this venture and asked, should I even continue? From level 25, my accolades couldn't distract me. And like me, friendships and those who I called family were under scrutiny. Suicide and its company, depression and mistaken identity knocked my health to a 2 as they pandered to me. Escape from this reality would give me control and alter my direction and delete my problems away. But it made it hard to see that there were more levels to this game. Yet, tomorrow came. Tomorrow came. There were more levels to this game when tomorrow came. My faith grew, hope drove, and the spirit was the Navi that guided me. I had to play again. There were allies to befriend, Mario parties to attend, challenges to punch out, and titles to defend. I had to play again. As my brain aged, I knew my body would too. But to see the beauty in this complex game, this complex life, but to see the beauty of this complex game, this complex life, I had to play through so others can too. Being iced by my family's apathy taught me to be warm and hardy. Toxic people taught me how to cure. Flyby companions taught me how to be faithful and be grateful for the ones who are sincere. I'm learning to be cool in my complexion and affections and mark where I've been, an honest reflection, to continue and persist in life's progression. Even after a loss, have hope despite the cost. So achievers, explorers, socializers, and fighters, pieces of this community, there are levels to this life, and it's a life that needs to be lived with no respawn. When things get hard, remember how far you've gone. Checkpoints are the reflection to mark and see where you have been and who you are and where you're meant to be. And the stuff and accolades will show what you have, but not tell your entire story. And when your plans fail, and people leave, and your mental health is down to a 2, ask yourself this question: will these still continue? Will you still continue despite the world's pressures and treasures and beauty in your view? I pray that you do. Thank you.